Hello there and welcome back to another video, and today I will be speed building and reviewing LEGO set number 76383 Hogwarts Moments Potion class from LEGO Harry Potter. Now this set has 271 pieces and that comes with 3 minifigures, and it is right here. So today I'm going to build this and wrap it up into a very quick speed build. So here is the completed build. Build time today was about half an hour, and let's just jump straight into it. So first of all we have this Draco Malfoy minifigure who is actually exclusive to this set, I believe, only because of that torso there. The legs are just these short black legs, nothing special there. The torso of course is his uniform. It has the jumper, you can see the Slytherin tie there, and then the Slytherin crest in the corner, without the snake of course. And then around the back there's just some creases and lines and a continuation of that pattern around the bottom. Just a standard wand. His face is the same we've seen on other minifigures. He has sort of a snarl and then a more angry face on the other side. And then of course this blonde hair as well, which I think suits the minifigure very nicely. And I think this is a good representation of Draco from the first 2 films. Next up we have Seamus Finnegan, who I also believe is exclusive because of the face print there. I'll get to that in a minute. The same short black legs. The torso has the, again the uniform, this time with the Gryffindor colours and crest. That's not exclusive, it comes in a few other Moments sets. Again, just a continuation of the pattern around the back. The torsos are actually identical apart from the colours. As you can see, red and yellow for Gryffindor and green and grey for Slytherin. His face has like a smiling expression there. I feel like it makes him look a bit too young, but then I really like the alternate expression. You can see that the potion has exploded. I think that's really good. And then of course he's got that spiky hair, which again I think suits the minifigure very well. My one wish is that I wish they'd included this minifigure in the Charms Moments set, because I think that more accurately represents his face when he blows the feather up. But apart from that, I think it's a great minifigure. And finally we have Professor Severus Snape, who again is exclusive because of the torso. The legs are just standard minifigure black minifigure legs. The torso, it's nice. It's got the black overcoat with the purple vest, and you can see a collar there. Some creases. I like how they're in purple. I think that looks very nice rather than just grey or white. Again, just a regular wand there. His face, I think, represents Alan Rickman very well. And then the alternate expression, you can see that he's much more angry. I think the face prints look very good. And then of course that long greasy hair for Severus Snape. You also get this book, which I think is very nice. It's got just a black cover, but then inside it's got a printed tile to show you how to make a potion. I believe that tile is exclusive to this set. You can't make out what it's saying, but I still think it's a very nice thing. And now the main event is the book. So as you can see on the front here, there is some very nice decoration with some patterns. You can see there's some vials and potions, and up here there's some plants and crystals. And then of course it has the Hogwarts crest in the middle. It's got these yellow accents which I think look very nice. Around the side you can see there's a nice cauldron there with again the stripes. And around the back it's the same as the front, apart from of course no printing. And there are also these here which I will get to soon. But of course one of the main appeals of these sets is that you can open it up into a classroom. So I'll just do that now. So this is it, and let's get into it. So first of all we have this nice blackboard. You can see there's some diagrams on there, and it's asking a question. I'm not sure what any of these plants are, so I don't know how to answer it. But apart from that there's not really much. There's a nice thing here where you would put the chalk to write on the board. Nothing around the back, but you can actually fold it up, and that's how it fits into the book when it's folded up. But yeah, not really much with this. Next we have this, which I think is very nice. Here you've got some sort of plant in a jar, which I think is nice, and then a nice potion, and that actually reminds me quite a lot of the sets from 2001 and 2002, so I like that. And then here there's a sticker of all different potions and bags and quills. I think that's very nice. Nothing around the back, but I think this has a really nice finish, and I just think this works really well in the set. Next up we have this armchair, which I believe is a reference to Horace Slughorn, because of course when we first see him he is disguised as an armchair. But yeah, I think this looks really nice. It's got all those rounded pieces there and on the back as well. You can put a minifigure in it, and that works well. They're not going to fall out, of course, because of the studs. But yeah, I think this is a really nice looking thing, and I don't really see why it would be in Snape's classroom, but it works well to fill the book when you're folding it up. And next up we have this, which might just seem like it's the top of the book and it has nothing else to offer, but it is actually a good enough height that you could use it as a table for making potions on, so I think that's actually quite good. You could put some cauldrons on there, different ingredients on there, and you could make it into a really nice scene. And finally, the classroom itself. So starting over here, you can see that there's some things on shelves. There's some bottles down there, a pan, a glass mug, a knife, a spoon, another potion, some more potions. I think it does a really good job of just putting different stuff in to fill in the space, and it also creates quite a good background for your scene, so I think that's really nice. And then up here there is just a pipe and a portrait of a wizard. I'm not sure who that is though. Then around here you can see that this big sticky out section, over here there's different ingredients in jars. Then there's some sort of wall in an archway with something, I assume that's Latin, written up there. And then there's another row of ingredients, and then more potions up here, and then a doorway for your minifigures to walk through. Around the back it doesn't look as great because these pieces aren't printed on both sides, so that's a bit of a shame. You can still see these potions on shelves, so that works quite well. And then back here, this might be the Philosopher's Stone. Some people have been saying that. I think it might actually be a bezoar, because we know that they are kept in the supply cupboard, and I believe they are red in colour, so I think it might be a Bezoar. And then over here there's just some more stickers. You can see this has some books and cobwebs, as well as Tom Riddle written on the wall. Up here there's another portrait and another Slytherin banner. And finally there is this nice carving, this nice stone carving of 2 snakes. And I just think that completes the classroom very nicely. And of course you can fold it back into a book, and it's quite simple, so I'll show you how to do that now. So first you fold that up, of course, and then the chair goes just there, and this goes here. The blackboard folds up, and you can see it fits nicely onto the chair. And then this all closes up, and this table just slots on top there. If I can find the spot, there we go. And that's how you fold it back up. I said I'd get back to these on the back, so that's what I'm doing now. These are actually there so you can connect multiple sets together to make a bigger scene when you unfold it, so I'll do that. So as you can see with the 2 I've built so far, it does look quite nice. You can see there's the greenhouse area over here, and then the potions class over here, and yeah, it does create quite a nice scene. It'll look nicer once there's more here though, but with 2 it does look quite nice. The only thing I don't like about this system is quite often when you pull them apart, one or both of them will stick to the front of the book. But then I'm not sure how they could fix that, because it's really quite random when it does happen. But apart from that, I think it's really nice that you can combine them together. All in all, I think this is a great set. The minifigures look really nice. I do like that alternate face on Seamus. Again, I wish it was in the charms though. This book's quite nice, but then the actual scene you can build with this I think is very nice. I feel like there's a lot more to do with it than in the herbology set, because there's more pieces, whereas the herbology set just had the pumpkin patch and the water, but I think with more stuff you can definitely do more things with this, and I just think it also just looks very nice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.